Hello, everyone, and welcome to our first virtual podcast. I am joined by Grace, who is part of the VQC team. Today, we're going to be talking especially about Roger, as it's his birthday when this is posted. So we're just going to be talking about like his career, and all of that basically. So I'd like to first talk about his single, Isolation. What are your opinions on Isolation?
Very coastal vibes, outer city. Reminds me of Cornwall every time I listen to it.
Yeah.
Obviously, he wrote it when he was in Truro.
It's very different from like all of his other stuff. Like it's quite bangy.
Man on Fire is definitely the polar opposite of Isolation.
But
then again, that shows like the eras of his life. You have the sort of back in the 80s when he did that, he was sort of messing around and all that and not being serious. Now he's settling down and all that.
I feel like it really brings out his vocals, like his singing voice. I feel like I haven't really heard anything like that he's done kind of like that before. Like normally it's very like
that's definitely in the 70s. He couldn't do that in the 80s, could he?
No.
Yeah, if you listen to his voice over the years, his voice gets more huskier, but in this song you can really hear the softness overtone of it, the huskiness, which I really like.
What do you think of 70s Roger Taylor?
Gorgeous.
Very nice. Yeah, I like the long hair. That's definitely my favourite. I feel like I like all of Queen in the 70s. Like,
look at that one. Wait, where is it? That one.
That's nice.
These two are really popular. They're like, and that one.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
I think he said this in an interview once that he goes really, his sounds when he puts them on the Queen albums go quite American. Like Tenement Funster and Drowse, they turn out very American. But it's really nice how he does it. It's like sort of not too rocky, like Sheer Heart Attack, that was a really rocky one. But the earlier stuff is definitely more of a mellow rock.
What do you think of his look in 85 Live Aid? His hair and his outfit?
It's sort of one of the iconic looks. Definitely in the 80s, his hair was more iconic, he looked electrocuted. But yeah, it's pretty iconic.
Should we talk about his solo career back in the older days?
Yeah. His first one was 82, I think. Strange Frontier.
Yeah.
Which is a really, really nice album. Very different to what you're used to with his when you connect it with him. And I think his most iconic song is Future Management. I think it's his most iconic because of his video.
Yeah.
I'd say my favourite song from him is I Want to Testify.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I think that's when you realise he can fully play guitar.
What do you think of him and Serena?
I think, you see, like, celebrity couples, some have age differences, some don't.
Yes.
I think they're quite an iconic couple. Obviously with the age difference, but
I wouldn't say it's that much of an age difference. It's about 20 years.
When you think of, like, there's a few couples with celebrities with age differences or not age differences. And, like, I think Roger and Serena are up there with that popularity. There's obviously, like, 23 years between them. So that's quite an age difference. But
not really. To me, it's not.
No, you know what I mean? They've made it work.
I typed up the other day, Neil Diamond and his wife, Katie McNeil, they're 30 years apart. He's 79 and she's like 49.
49?
Yeah. And he's 79. So that's a bit like, ooh, he's nearly 80 as well.
I mean, like, Rod Stewart and Penny Lancaster as well, they got an age difference. 49, 59, 69, 26 years. I mean, Rod's a year younger than her dad, but they've made that work. But also, I think, like, yeah, Roger and Serena have really made it work, and they're definitely quite the iconic couple, and they're really made for each other.
They seem like very in love. They seem very happy.
You look at Serena's Instagram and you see how happy they actually look.
Do you have any opinions on Roger's other wife?
Dominique, and you got Debbie. Obviously, you got Felix and Rory from Dominique. and obviously Felix came up with the idea for Radio Gaga or Radio Caca.
Radio Caca. Imagine if it's actually called Radio Caca, like in the actual.
Well, they couldn't because
album.
that means in French that's literally like saying radio. Pardon my French, but it is. Pardon the pun. But if you listen to the chorus, they are actually saying Radio Caca. But obviously they changed it. But yeah, so I think that was quite good.
Yeah.
Debbie, she obviously Roger quit smoking because of her, because I think she was diagnosed with breast cancer.
Yeah.
Which obviously she overcame. And obviously they got Rufus Tiger Lily, and Lola. But yeah, but they've done well for themselves. Like, obviously Rufus toured with Queen in 2015 and then became the drummer of The Darkness. They're really good. I saw them live
very talented. Let's just say Roger has produced very talented children because he is talented.
Yeah. You got a nurse, a drummer, a model, a photographer, and another very well-professioned citizen. But yeah, I think Debbie had quite the impact on Roger, obviously with quitting smoking and that. And he started to become more of a dad.
I just feel like some people kind of just like Queen because they find them attractive. There just are a tiny fraction of people who kind of just like Queen because of Roger.
I don't blame them, but if you're gonna like Queen, you might as well just like
the looks and the music, like
yeah. You don't judge a book by its cover. I mean, as Freddie said, unless there's a gorgeous cover of me on the front, like Freddie said. But no, they are 4 stunning blokes, but their music that they create is even better than the looks. Voices are angelic and powerful all at once, and like Jess's.
Which song do you think has the best Roger drum solo in?
I'd say definitely the earlier stuff. Like Keep Yourself Alive, Doing Alright, and Liar. One of the hardest solos to recreate, possible, but incredibly difficult. I'd say those are probably the best studio drum solos, and live is even better. But I'd say like the 80s, 82, Montreal, his live drum solos that were pretty incredible. I'm going to
search up facts about Roger that we might not know. I'm going to read them out and see if you know them. You probably do. I probably won't because I don't research people. I just listen to the music.
I don't. I just have good knowledge. When I like something, I dive in and find out stuff about it.
That's what I just can't be bothered to do that. I'm just like, I love the music.
Point out right now my lovely picture of Rogerina.
Oh, I love that. That is iconic. According to the Sunday Times Rich List, Roger Taylor was worth $80 million in brackets at $127 as of 2011. So it'll be more than that now. Bloody hell, that's a lot of money.
Yep. They tend to.
Did you know this? In 1999, Roger Taylor became the first living person other than members of the British royal family to appear on a Royal Mail stamp, as he was seen behind Freddie Mercury as part of a Great Britain's issue. Do you know that?
I didn't know Freddie was on the stamp.
This caused controversy at the time, as it was a rule that only living people allowed to appear on stamps could be members of the royal family. Wow, that's...
Oh, so they can have, like, dead people on stamps, but not living.
To wrap this up, anything else you want to say about... just anything?
Not really, just that we love him.
We love you, and happy birthday!
And the best day
ever.
To your sick drum kit that's posted on your Instagram. That looks so cool.
It looks very cool. Thank you guys for tuning in. And make sure you keep looking on Instagram and all of that to get updates about events and all of that. So thank you. Bye!